Okay, make yourself very comfortable. Knees lower than the hips. Lengthen from the base of the spine upwards, from the hips to your armpits, and you can exaggerate. Lift your arms, take your shoulders back, relax. Relax your shoulder blades flat on your upper back, your hands somewhere on your thighs, thumb and finger connected, your chin level. Back of the head moving slightly back to elongate your neck. And then softly close your eyes. And just notice your whole body, your whole posture. And slow down your breath. And we take a few deep breaths. Inhaling deep into your abdomen, into the base of the spine. Expand your tummy, expand your chest. And as you exhale, lift your pelvic floor muscles up. Draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And again, inhale, breathing deep. Expand and soften in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Lifting all the energy upwards from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And again, your breath is deep and flowing. Bringing more oxygen, more nourishment to every cell of the body. Expanding on the inhalation. And exaggerating your exhalation, helping your diaphragm to lift upwards, to expel the air from your lungs, and so on. Breath, deep and flowing. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself. How you committed to your health. And find the inspiration in your answer. Keep your breath deep and flowing. On your next inhale, open your eyes. Relax your arms, relax your legs for a moment. Maybe you want to stretch your legs to the front. Stretch your legs and give your legs a little shake. Relax. And then sit again on your block or on your blanket. Okay, just relax your legs for a moment. Okay, and then again sit comfortably. And we do Kapalabhati breath. In Kapalabhati breath, we use the abdominal wall. And some yoga teachers called it a fire breath. Some yoga teachers called it a bellow breath, because the abdominal wall reminds us of the bellow, the pumping the breath out, igniting the internal fire or digestive fire. And some yoga teachers called it frontal brain cleansing exercise. So you might feel a little bit lightheaded in the front of the brain. So, and if you feel this sensation, so it means that you just need to reduce the count of the breath. So just watch that sensation, and if you feel a little bit too much, you just, instead of 10 repetitions, do 5. Okay, so we're going to start with the 5 repetitions. So what I want you to do, just place your fingers on your abdomen, lightly. You don't want to press into your tummy, just lightly place it here, and we do 5 pumps. It's a very short in-out breath through the nostrils. Okay, sitting tall, and start. So just 5 breaths, and just notice how you feel. Relax for a moment, and then we do 10 pumps. So let's start again, sitting tall, in, out through the nostrils. Okay, and relax for a moment. Okay, how does it feel for you? Okay, so now we're going to increase the count and we go to 15. So, and you can rest your hands on your thighs. You don't have to place your hands on your tummy. You know that your abdominal wall already moves when you breathe in and out. It's forceful exhale and soft inhale. So let's do 15, if that's okay. Close your eyes, sit tall, and we do 15. After your repetitions, just sit quietly for a moment. Observe how you feel. And if it's alright with you, next round we do 20. Sitting tall, 20 palms. Relax. Slow down your breath. And if it's okay with you, we're going to do another 20 and then another 20. So when you're ready, sitting tall. After your repetitions, relax. Are you ready for another 20? So sitting tall, another 20. After all your repetitions, again, just sit quietly, relax. Notice how you feel, deepen your breath again. Notice the energy flowing. You might feel a little warmer from inside. Well done. And then open your eyes. Relax your arms and your legs and come on your all fours. We start to warm up through the spine. Move the block to the side. Come on your all fours with your hands beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips, your toes under. Inhale and look up. And as you exhale, exaggerate again your exhale. Draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully round. Your cat stretch. Inhale, soften your tummy, lift your heart, look up. Exhale again, exaggerate. Lift your belly button up to your spine. Inhale, soften your tummy, look up. And again, exhale. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. We do once more. Exhale and round. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone, look up. Well done, and then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Move your hands forward or your knees back. And then come up to down facing dog with the knees bent. So knees bent forward, squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders, press all finger pads into the floor. If you want to just look at your hands and just check. All finger pads pressing into the floor, especially your thumbs and your index fingers. And then extend, relax your neck, head between your arms. Draw your arms towards each other, draw your shoulders in. Then spot walk a few times, bend your right knee, then the left. We start to stretch a little bit more through the whole back of the body, back of the legs. Just check that you're not standing on your wrists. More energy on your finger pads. Use your whole hands. Finger pads, four corners of the hands, and squeeze your arms towards the midline. Okay, well done. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, then look between your hands, bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or a little wider if you feel very tight in your lower back. And it's okay to have your knees bent. That's alright, just bend your knees forward, especially for the first forward bend. And take your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulders at the back. Now inhale, lift your chin, half forward bend, stretch forward. And as you exhale, bow over your legs. It's okay to have your knees bent and see if you can lift your arms a little higher. We start to stretch shoulders. And again, inhale, lift your chin and stretch forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the legs, bow over your legs, relax your neck, lift your arms. And again, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, strong legs, squeeze your tummy muscles in and bow, lift your arms a little higher. We do twice more. Again, inhale, stretch, lengthen, 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 away from the hips. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow even deeper. We do it again. Inhale. Exhale, bow over your legs, nod your head, relax your neck, lift your arms, just check how you feel. Super strong legs, squeeze the legs, tummy muscles engage, squeeze your tummy muscles in. Brilliant. And then lower your arms, bend your knees forward, lift your shoulders, lift your head. Engage your tummy muscles again and come up. Inhale, exhale, and relax your arms and just roll your shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Okay, we do another shoulder stretch, very easy. Just circling the arms. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, open your shoulders. And so on. 5 rounds, one direction, and then we change. Let's do this. 5 rounds. Circling big arms, big circles. Big breath, inhaling deep, exhale, engage your core muscles, well done, and then change direction, big arms, deep breath, inhale, you stretch, exhale, bring your arms down, well done, and when you finish all your repetitions, just stretch upwards and again interlace your fingers. Now invert your hands and lengthen, 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 lengthen. Working against the gravity. Press your feet into the floor and stretch. So imagine you can stretch from the middle of the pelvis downwards and upwards. So pressing your feet into the floor and you're stretching, stretching away from the hips. Lots and lots of space. Lovely stretch. Well done. And it should feel nice and it should feel good. Start to move more energy around the spine, the back, the shoulders, the hips. Lovely. And then come back to the middle and relax your arms. Roll your shoulders. Okay, and just shake your arms. Shake, shake, shake. Relax your legs. Just shake your legs. Brilliant. And then come to the front of your mat. Okay, we do a little sequence. We do warrior 2 posture. Then we're going to come up to the middle, we do the goddess pose, and then we fold forward, and then we'll come back and finish the same. Okay, so you are at the front of the mat. Okay, we're going to step back with the right foot, big step back, big step for warrior 2. So big step, and you check your front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. So, and then bend your front knee, and this is your shape of the warrior 2, and you're looking over the left. So the energy on the legs. In all the warrior postures, we strengthen the legs, we strengthen the lower back, the hips, the back, we open the chest. So let's just draw the legs towards the midline, lift all the core muscles in and up. Maybe sit low, but watch your front knee above your front ankle. If you need more space, you just sit a little lower and you take your back foot back. Checking that the back hip not falling forward. Just move it back a little, hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Super strong legs. Deep breath into your chest. Strengthening the legs, the hips, the back, opening the chest. Well done. Now inhale, lengthen a little bit more, then stretch to the left and just rest your elbow on your thigh and your right arm over the head. Just take a moment here. Stretch through that right side of the body. Press the outer edge of your right foot into the floor and stretch with your fingers. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Relax your neck. Relax and maybe look up. Inhale. And as you exhale, come up standing all the way. Come up. Okay, now relax your arms for a moment. Look at your feet. Okay, Zigzag your feet just a little bit closer to each other, and then take your toes out. And we go into the goddess pose, bending the knees to the side. Take your knees very, very wide, stretch your arms. Exhale and open your chest. Okay, and maybe sit a little lower. But don't worry to sit very low, just listen to your body. And again, strong legs, squeeze your feet in your shins, lift your pelvic floor muscles up, your tummy muscles engaged, very strong. Breathe, smile. I know some postures takes lots of effort. Smile to relax your facial muscles. Well done. And then inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale, relax your arms, hold your hips with your hands and make your feet parallel and maybe zigzag them out, a little bit out. We're going into the forward bend. So squeeze the legs, lengthen. We're going to keep this length, pinch your hips back and fold forward. Now you might easily to touch the floor. If not, grab the block. Maybe you need to hold the block. And move your hands forward or walk the block forward, and the hips moving back. At the same time, you're pushing the hips back and back and back. And have a good stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Pushing the hips back, lengthening forward, hands or your finger pads or the block reaching forward. Enjoy the stretch. Again, let's check the energy on the legs. Squeeze the legs. Push the hips back and stretch and stretch. Enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, we're going to slide hands beneath the face. Hands beneath the face. Squeeze the legs. Hold your shins with your hands and slide your hands up the legs with the back straight, tummy muscles strong. Okay, well done. Hands to the hips again. So it's exactly feet a little closer. Take your toes wide. Okay, stretch your arms. We go sit again into the goddess pose. Bend your knees wide as you can. Open your chest. Breathe. Okay, strong legs. Squeeze the legs. Again, all the core muscles lifted. Breath is easy, flowing, and your facial muscles are soft. Soften, relax, soften your forehead. Great. And then inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax your arms, looking at your feet. So we're going to move into warrior two now. So right foot to the right. Okay, checking your front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Bend your front knee. So this is your right knee now. Okay, and maybe sit a little lower, zigzag your back foot back if you need it. Squeeze the hips, tummy engaged, stretch your arms, looking over to your right now. Deep breath. So we change to the side now for warrior two. Squeeze the legs. Sit lower if it's appropriate, but keep the energy on the legs, keep drawing in. Now inhale, lengthen through the sides. Extended side stretch to the right, elbow on your thigh. We're just going to do this option, and then left arm over the head. Let's press the outer edge of your left foot into the floor. Press. Stretch this left side, deep breath. Maybe even look up above the elbow, if that's okay, or just look to the side. How's the legs doing? Squeeze the legs. Back hip moving back, front hip forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down at your front knee. Okay, touch the floor with your hands if it's appropriate. And then step back to down facing dog. Step back or come up standing and then go to your down facing dog. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. Spot walk a few times. Bend your right knee, then the left. Relax your neck. Nod your head. Well done. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Strong shoulders, strong arms. That's lovely. And then inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Bring your knees down to the floor and sit into the child pose. Nice and passive stretch. Just checking how you feel. Big toes touching. Hips moving back to the heels as far as you can. And soften. Forehead is on the floor or maybe on your hands. Or maybe you need to make fists beneath your forehead, to rest your forehead there. Just take a moment there, relax your breath. Notice the flow of the energy inside of your body. We started to stretch and we started to move more energy. Relax for a second. On your next inhale, lift your head. Okay, slide your hands to your knees. Okay, bring your knees closer. And again, come on your all fours. Okay, so at this moment, so if you know that your knees are sensitive, grab the blanket and place under your knees. So we're going to go into lower leg lunges and you might need a little bit more padding for your knees. Okay, so when you're ready, you're going to step forward with the right foot outside of your right hand, taking your back knee back with ease, if you have that extra space, squeeze the legs, and then come up with your hands on your front knee. So this is where you might need a padding for your knee, for your back knee. Please do place the blanket there. Lengthening the tailbone, engaging the tummy muscles. Stretch your arms, deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can sit a little low on the front hip. So we try to move front hip forward and pressing the back foot into the floor stronger. So this is where you have good extension through the legs. Strong core muscles. Engaging your solar plexus chakra and stretching away from the hips. Again, imagine you can stretch from the middle of the pelvis downwards, simultaneously upwards, stretching and breathing deeply. Neck is soft, chin slightly lifted. Deep breath in and exhale, touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. And then we change side, down facing dog, have a good stretch, lengthen through the whole back of the body. And I want you to check again how you feel, how the right side, how the left side doing. You might feel more energy flowing on one side than the other. I feel one leg is longer than the other now. And then we change. Come back on your all fours, again padding for your knee. And stepping forward with your left foot outside of your left hand. Okay, back knee moving back with ease. Squeeze the legs. Come up with your hands on your front knee. Lengthening the tailbone. Tummy in. Keep it strong. And then stretch your arms. Deep breath. And again, thinking about your solar plexus. Draw in your solar plexus chakra. Okay, lengthen the tailbone. Lengthen. Again, stretching from the middle of the pelvis, downwards and upwards. Stretching in two directions. Extending, breathing deeply. And keep your legs and your hips steady. Squeeze the legs in, squeeze the hips towards the middle of the pelvis. We want to keep this energy. Drawing towards the center and then stretching from the center. Inhale. And as you exhale, touch the floor, stepping back to down facing dog. Carefully step back, sport walk or just stay and stretch through the whole back of the body. And again, observe how you feel. How the right side feeling, how the left side. So we try to balance the energies. Great, and then inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Bring your knees back on the floor and step forward with your right foot outside of your right hand. Squeeze the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come up with your hands on your front knee, lengthening the tailbone. Sit just a little lower, but watch this front knee above your front ankle still. And we go into the twist. Options here, resting your left elbow on your right knee, look to the side, or maybe you can stretch your arm, or also, if you can, hook your elbow over the knee, hands together, and then you stretch. And maybe, don't worry to do everything. You're feeling steady, straighten your back leg. But don't worry, you can just keep your back knee on the floor. So let's do it together. Lots of tailbone, lots of energy on your core muscles. Draw in, left elbow, right knee. Look to the side. Maybe this is enough. Or you want to stretch your right arm upwards or hook your elbow, hands together, Stretching a little bit more, lift your tummy muscles up. Maybe lift your back knee off the floor. But don't worry. So if you can, lift your back knee off the floor, deep breath. If you start to lose your balance, you just touch the floor with your left hand, if that happens. Okay, deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, touch the floor. Step back, down facing dog. Deep breath and stretch. Engage all your core muscles to lift your hips a little higher. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. So this is what we do in the twist. We create more space between vertebrae. And we want to keep that space. Lift your hips high. Keep the back straight and long. And then we change. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, bring your knees down to the floor. Step forwards with your left foot outside of your left hand. Squeeze the legs, hands to your front knee. Take a moment. Lots of tailbone, tummy muscles engaged. Sit a little lower, but watch your front knee. Staying there above your front ankle. If you need more space, maybe just take your back knee back. Okay, going gently, engaging the tummy muscles, and then the right elbow to your left knee. This is one option. Or maybe you want to stretch your arm upwards, open the shoulders, or you hook your elbow over the knee, hands together, a little bit more of the tailbone, strong core muscles, look to the side, maybe squeeze the hips and straighten your back leg. Don't worry to do everything. If it works for you today, brilliant. If not, just accept where you are today. Tummy muscles engaged, top shoulder moving back. Relax your neck, breath, deep and flowing. Draw all the energy into the center and then stretch from the hips downwards and upwards. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, touch the floor, step back to down facing dog, take a deep breath, stretch. And again, check how you feel. How's your back doing? Try not to stand on your wrists, more energy on your finger pads. Lifting your hips high. Engaging the core muscles to support your back. That's lovely. And then inhale. On your tiptoes, knees down. The child pose. Lovely, relaxing child pose. Take your knees wide, big toes touching. Seat back. Relax for a moment. Again, keeping your awareness inwards. Noticing how you feel. How's your back doing? How's your hips? How's your shoulders? Adjust to your posture. Maybe move your fingers a little forward, like doing Spider-Man hands with your hands. And you're moving your fingers forward, the hips moving back, lengthen and then soften. Another couple of deep breaths. On your next inhale, lift your head. Okay, move your hands closer to your knees. Okay, bring your knees together. All done. And sit comfortably for a moment. I'm going to grab my belt. So my belt is just here. Look, good, that's it, good girl, good girl. Lovely. Well done, sit there. So I can keep an eye on you. Okay, so with the belt, we're going to do these lovely stretches. So we're going to lie down and we're going to bring belt around the ball of the foot. So, and this is where you can choose your option. Maybe you have to keep the other knee bent because your lower back is too tight, or if it's okay, straighten your leg. Tip the pelvis forward, check that you have a lumbar space, there's a space for the lower back. Keep that natural alignment, and then you're going to play with the leg. You're going to take leg to the side, then you're going to come back, take to the other side, into the twist. So we'll try to keep the shoulder blades flat when you're going into the twist. Then you come back, and then we change side. And let's do this about 3 times. We're not going to stay for a long time on one side, we're just going to move from one side to another side. Okay, let's do right leg. So right leg. Okay, belt around the ball of your right foot. And you stretch your leg upwards. Okay, check how you feel. Can you straighten your left leg? Tip the pelvis forward. Take one hand to the lower back and check. Okay, there's a space between the lower back and my yoga mat. I want to keep that space. If you have your left leg straight, make it work. Press it strong into the floor. And then we're going to move the right leg. Let's take it to the side to open the hip. Keep your tummy muscles strong, tight, squeeze your tummy muscles in. And then move your leg to the front again, to the middle. And then to the left, all the way to the left. Now you're checking that the shoulder blades flat on the floor. Moving into the twist, shoulder blades glued to the floor. Come back, change your hands, take your leg to the right, opening the hip. Brilliant. Come back, changing your hand, moving your leg to the left into the twist, all the way into the twist. Shoulder blades flat on the floor. Come back, changing side again, moving to the right leg to the right. Brilliant. Have a good stretch. Come back, changing hands, moving into the twist. Right leg to the left. Okay, go a little deeper maybe this time. Lift your foot a little higher. Great. And then come back to the middle. Okay, changing legs. Okay, place your right foot down. Bend your left. Bring the belt around the ball of your left foot and stretch your left leg up. Okay, take a moment here. Check in again how you feel. Can you straighten your right leg with ease? Go for it. Actually, when you go into the twist, you have to straighten the leg. Yeah. Okay, let's press the hips into the floor. Keep the pelvis forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, taking your left leg to the left. Opening the hip. Having good stretch, no pain, please. And then come back to the middle. Changing hands, moving into the twist, moving your leg to the right. It doesn't matter how far. And then come back, changing hands, taking leg to the left, opening the shoulders, shoulder blades flat. Yeah, and then come back. Keep your shoulder blades flat on the floor when you're moving into the twist. Okay, moving gently, having a good stretch. We just want to have a good stretch to feel better in our body. Lovely, last round. Left leg to the left. Engage your tummy muscles to support your back. Come back. Moving your leg into the twist. Check your shoulder blades flat. Press your right leg into the floor stronger. And lift your left foot a little higher. Great stretch. And then come back to the middle. Well done. Move the belt to the side. Bring your both knees to your chest. Okay. Hug your knees. Rock from side to side. From side to side. Nice and easy. Flex your feet. Lovely. Now with each hand on top of your knees. Rolling clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Let's do this a few times. Nice and easy movements. Lovely self-massage for the back, for the hips. Change in direction. Keep your tummy muscles tight when you're moving. When you're moving your legs, you know you need to engage your core muscles when you move your legs. Strong core muscles supporting the back. Well done. And when you finish all your repetitions, roll over to your right hand side, come up to the sitting. Okay, well done. We're going to practice the board pose, the half board pose. I show you options. Okay, options here. If you want to take it easy today, you don't feel very strong in your lower back, so the lovely option for you, just stretching one leg forward. And we try to keep the back upright, chest is lifted, neck is soft, and then you just change another leg and maybe add another arm, opposite arm. Okay, and if you feel very steady today, lower back is clear, maybe you can push your both feet forward, maybe you can play with arms, one arm, another arm, maybe you can go to full option and then come back, support your legs and release. Okay, so let's try, and please do listen to your back. Okay, this is great posture to strengthen the core muscles, but we have to be gentle. Okay, so let's bend knees. Inhale and straighten. Take your shoulders back, relax your neck, chin slightly in. We want to keep the back of the neck in line with your spine. Okay, keep it straight. Engage your pelvic floor muscles, your tummy muscles, and then lean back and find your balance. Maybe you can lift both feet off the floor, maybe not. One foot is fine. And if you can, then straighten the legs or just one leg forward. And you want to squeeze the legs. Squeeze your feet, squeeze the legs so strong that you can let go. And one arm forward. Take a moment. Maybe another arm. Or maybe you can do two arms. Breathe into your chest. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze the legs and maybe go a little lower. And then squeeze the legs even stronger. And then come back. Well done. Support your legs. And then relax. Okay, lean back. Tip the pelvis forward, shake your legs, relax, relax, relax. They worked very hard. Yeah, and if you want to give quadriceps a little massage, shake, shake, shake one leg, then shake another leg. Give them a little massage. Strong muscles holding your legs. Okay, so we do another round. If you're ready, you okay? Deep breathing. Bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders back. Back of the head back. Relax your neck. Pelvic floor muscles up. Tummy muscles in. Keep it strong. Then lean back. Find your balance. Take a moment. One leg or two legs. Straighten your legs. Perhaps both legs if you can. Maybe one arm. Maybe another arm. Can you squeeze your legs a little stronger? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tummy muscles engaged. You want to keep the length. Maybe go lower. Don't worry to do everything. And then come back. Lift your legs. Again, squeeze your legs stronger. Brilliant. Hold your legs. And then relax. Lean back. Shake your legs. Shake, shake, shake. And again, if you want to give your quadriceps a little massage, do this. It's quite nice. Relax, relax, relax those muscles. Okay. We want to keep them flexible and strong. Holding the legs. Well done. Last round. Last round. So when you're ready, inhale, lengthen, shoulders back, neck is long, chin slightly in, and lean back, engaging all the core muscles. So this is where you think about your root lock, your tummy lock, your solar plexus, keep it strong, and then push your feet forward and squeeze the legs again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Add one arm perhaps, or another arm, or two arms. Well done. Go lower if it's okay for the full board pose. Look at your feet and really squeeze the legs. Tummy in, and then come back. Lift your legs. Deep breath. And then support your legs. Relax. Okay, well done. And now lie down on your back with your knees bent. Keep your knees bent and lie down and take your arms to the sides. Breathe. Check again your lower back. There is a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. With the knees bent, it's easy to tip the pelvis forward. Just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Breathing into your abdomen. Soften on the inhalation and draw your tummy muscles in on the exhalation. And again, inhale into your tummy. And as you exhale, draw your belly button in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale fully. We do once more. Again, inhale into your tummy, soften and expand. And as you exhale, draw in, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Brilliant. And then relax your breath. Stretch your legs. Take your arms over your head and stretch. Stretch, stretch. Well done. Then bend your knees, hug your knees, rock from side to side, and roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting. Okay. I would like to quickly demonstrate or remind you about the shoulder stand, half shoulder stand, or the block or the brick under the hips. So just very fast demonstration. Okay, one option, the block or the brick beneath your hips, and you just stretch your legs upwards and you stay here for a couple of breaths. Nice and relaxing for the legs. Okay, very good for bringing more energy to the brain, more oxygen and more blood supply. So, and if you're happy to go to half shoulder stand, shoulder blades flat, chin lifted, there's a space between your base of the neck and yoga mat, and then you roll up, catch the hips, half shoulder stand, legs just above your head, or full shoulder stand when you're lifting your legs higher and then moving your feet away from the face. So this is another option, or the plow pose, touching the floor with one foot behind you, then with another foot or 2 feet on the floor behind you. Interlacing fingers, and you have lovely shoulder stretch as well. The neck is comfortable, there's a space again between the base of the neck and yoga mat. And then you come back. And when you finish, you unroll gently. Holding the floor, using your strong tummy muscles, unroll gently, vertebra by vertebra. Okay, so please do choose what you fancy to do today, or what you feel to want to do today. Okay, block maybe beneath the hips. I remind you again. This is lovely and relaxing. Block under the hips, and then you stretch your legs upwards, or 2 blocks, or fold the blanket the height you desire, and then just stay there. Nice and easy. Or if you want to come up to half shoulder stand, holding your hips, checking chin lifted, base of the neck is not on the floor. Breathe. Or maybe come up a little high with your legs. Squeeze the legs, engage your tummy muscles and lift, 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 lift your legs as high as you can, moving your feet away from the face. Checking again with your breath, checking with your neck how you feel, what is appropriate today. And the plow pose, taking 1 foot behind. Can you touch the floor behind? Maybe you can, maybe you not. Don't worry. Just accept what is appropriate today. Okay. And maybe 2 feet. For the full plow pose, 2 feet behind. Holding the floor with your hands, or interlace your fingers if it's okay with your shoulders. And press your arms down. And again, let's check the neck. Chin lifted. Base of the neck is not on the floor. We want to feel comfortable with the neck. We don't want to overstretch the neck. In the plow pose, 30 seconds would be absolutely enough. It's quite strong stretch. Relax your facial muscles. Okay, when you're ready, come back to your shoulder stand or your half shoulder stand, whatever you're practicing today, lifting all the energy upwards. Let's take another 30 seconds, if that's okay, to have all the great benefits of inversions, improving your immune system, improving the lymphatic flow, improving the blood circulation, oxygenating and calming the mind, oxygenating the brain and calming the mind. Well done. Now bend your knees if you're still in your shoulder stand. Hold the floor with your hands, tummy in, and slowly unroll. Use your tummy muscles and roll gently, vertebra by vertebra. Well done. And then place your feet on the floor and roll your head from shoulder to shoulder. Just soften, soften, relax your neck from shoulder to shoulder. Relaxing the neck muscles. Great. And then thinking about your relaxation time. If you need to put your socks on and your jumpers on, please do. Or grab the blanket, cover yourself with the blanket and lie down and relax in your shavasana. Okay. Also, have a drink. Have a drink before you relaxing. Okay. It's nice to be hydrated and allowing the healing to take place. So do all the preparations you need. Take your time. And when you're ready, lie down in your shavasana, relax. And I will be sitting for you and guiding you through relaxation. Lie down, make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Smile to relax your facial muscles. And leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp. Relax your ears. The skin beneath your ears. And relax your breath. Slow down your breathing. Natural flow of the air through your nostrils. And you notice the coolness of the air flowing through the nostrils as you breathe in. And then warm and moist air leaving your nostrils as you breathe in out. And then just take a moment to give attention to every part of your body. And just mentally scanning your body from the crown of the head to the tips of your toes. Exhale and soften. Just giving attention to every part of the body, just checking how you feel. And bringing awareness inwards. And one of the nicest parts of awareness is the balance of knowing when to rest and when to move strongly. Just relax into the floor, into the steady support beneath you. And we just take quiet moments here, just being in your shavasana, relaxing. In these quiet moments, we are more related to the highest intention in our heart. And we can sense this very fine energy moving and forming us. Sometimes more strength required, more actions required. And in these moments, we just affirming our relationship to that highest energy within us. What is most true and good about us and every one of us. Stay with your breath and use this relaxation time to find your way to the still, calm center of your being. From this place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity, we can become more sensitive to how we feel and think. We may get thrown off center by life's challenges. And when we do, we find our way back again and again to that place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity. From that place of calmness, you realize that you can become the master of your emotions. From that place of calmness, can you become more open-minded, honest, and courageous? And you can use these emotions to change your life. Make choices of creating the world around a better place. From place of courage, can you move to place of curiosity and wonder? And become inspired by your choices and your intention. From place of wonder, can you move to place of joy and happiness? From feelings of joy and happiness, can you move to feelings of freedom and love, your essential nature? Meditation is the bow. Intention is the arrow. And love is the target. Meditation is the bow. Intention is the arrow. And love is the target. Now, as your meditation and relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you. Bring awareness back to your breath and deepen your breath. Lengthening inhalations, exhalations. Then wriggle your toes and your fingers. Make little movements. Slide your legs together. Arms by the side of your body. And then stretch. Take your arms over your head. Stretch away from the waistline. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, bend your knees, hug your knees. Gently rock from side to side, then roll over to your right hand side. Slowly come up to the sit-in and then sit comfortably for a moment with your hands in Ajali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, just slightly lean back to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. We finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Om. With gratitude to yourself, to your practice, to your vision, to your steadfast commitment to yourself. Bow your head. And then open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a lovely day.